Thank you for joining Stamp with Lisa Brown on my SAVI Sunday. Today I'm going to be using the brand new stamp set, Prized Peony, and this is a part of a product suite called the Peony Garden that is available in the 2020-2021 annual catalog. It is available in an entire product suite with paper, stamps, dies, ribbon, and many other accessories. So check that out on page 82, 83, and then the stamp set is highlighted on page 84. It's a beautiful, beautiful set, and I can't wait to start using more of this and to show you all the great coordinating product. But for today, I'm just highlighting the stamp set, and for my SAVI Sunday, I'm going to show you how to take a simple one-dimensional card and just to pop it up a notch. So as you can see, I've stamped the peony flower here. I have used our Stampin' Blends marker along with the Magenta Madness ink pad, and I've colored in my peonies. And just to show you, I'm going to darken up some of my petals here. And I just gave my stamp pad a little squeeze in the middle just to get some ink in the middle of that stamp pad lid. And I'm going to take my Stampin' Right marker, and I'm just going to grab some color there, and I'm going to start just darkening up a couple of these petals, just giving it a little more color. So that's basically how I colored in this whole peony, was with my Stampin' my blender pen, my Stampin' Up! Blender pen. You can also use these with our watercolor pencils to blend the watercolor pencils out. Okay, so that just, I wanted to show you just real quick how I grab that, and then if you take a scrap piece of paper and wipe that off, let me find one here. I'm just going to take a scrap piece of paper and I'm just going to wipe that end off, and it's ready to go for a different color. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. So I'm going to take two of our rectangle stitched framelits, and actually I'm going to start with this one because I had it go around my words a little bit here, and I'm going to layer this one over top. And this is just, like I said, to give a one-dimensional card front just a little bit of character. And once you have those lined up, now I'm going to take some I have some washi tape here, and just so that these don't move on me, because even look, even as I'm touching them, they're moving real easily, and I want them to stay nice and even. I'm just going to pop some washi tape over here just to help them hold them in place. Okay, and then I have my die cut machine platform here. And I'm going to run that really quick through my die cut machine. Set that on there, run it through. Okay, get that back out of the way. And I'm going to slowly peel off the washi tape. Oh. And now I'm going to pop these out. Seeing as I used a Magenta Madness ink, I am using a Magenta Madness card base, so everything coordinates. All right, and I'm just going to pop these out. With the stitched framelets, because of that stitching, the paper just kind of sticks in there a little bit, so you just want to slowly peel it back. All right, there we go. Okay, now I can go ahead and adhere this to my card base. I'm just gonna put my adhesive on there. Okay. Now, when I put this down, I want to pop this up. So I'm going to put some dimensionals all around the border of my frame here. And I'm just snipping off the whole edge of, let's see, it's a little bit too long. I'm going to just snip off a little bit. I like to use the edges of my dimensionals because it makes it easy when you're doing a long strip. Okay. Put that there. And just a little bit more on that other edge. Let's see. Might have a little too much cut there. We'll put that down there. So you want to have dimensionals all the way around your frame. Have a little gap there and a little gap here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my pick tool and I'm going to pick off all those backings. Okay, now we're going to add this back to our card. Trying to get that lined up as best as we possibly can. There we go. Okay, and then we'll just put some adhesive on here. I'm going to use some liquid glue on this so I can slide it a little bit when I'm layering it in there. It gives me a little bit of forgiveness. So then this is just going to lay back down inside of there. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, it just gives that one, all of a sudden that one-dimensional card now has added interest and detail by just cutting out a little framelit and then popping it back in there with some dimensionals. So I hope you liked this tip and trick today, and thank you for joining me for another Savvy Sunday.